From 14 News, this is Touchdown Live, your Friday night football show. Touchdown Live is sponsored by your Tri-State Ford dealers. There's more in store. Stop by today.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Touchdown Live. We are back. We are in week 11 of our high school football show. Here we go, man. Let's do it.
Yes, we are in the sectional semifinals now in Indiana. It's also the last week in Kentucky. While over in Illinois, the playoffs start there tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, and that's where we'll actually start. Not there. Just kidding. I confused myself.
Right.
We're going to start in the Hoosier State, okay? In the 3A sectional semis, what a matchup this first one was here. Mater Dei and Southridge.
Yes, is that what we're taking? Yes,
it is.
The Class 3A sectional 32 semifinal, Mater Dei taking on Southridge. Here we go. The runner is Caden Thacker. Look at him go. That's a nice long touchdown run there for the big guy. And Mater Dei is on top. Now Southridge tries to answer. Justin Leathers goes up top to Jackson Stiegel. That's a nice catch there. Raider first down. And now back to Mater Dei. The Raiders couldn't do anything there. And look who's at quarterback. Tate Mallory is back.
Are you kidding me?
He is back from his injury. Nolan Schickel catches the touchdown pass there for Mallory for the Wildcats. Now here's the Raiders trying to answer. Leathers to Griffin Simmons. That's a nice little play there for a Southridge first down. And now we have Mater Dei with the ball again. That's Colton Salee in there this time at quarterback. Uh-oh, fumble. And the Raiders recover. Grayson Bowling, he gets in. That's a huge play for the Raiders. But in the end, Mater Dei wins 42-21 over Southridge.
All right, we'll take a brief hiatus from talking about Class 3A over to Class 4A. Jasper does a great job, and they get the job done with a 35-7 win over Harrison. So the Wildcats advance into the Class 4A sectional 24 championship game against whom? Well, Aaron, tell us.
Yes, I'm going to show you right now. The other semifinal in the Class 4A sectional 24, a matchup of schools who had never played in football until tonight.
I did not know that.
Defending Class 3A state champs Heritage Hills versus Wright. Oh, this is great. Patriots get a great start on the opening kickoff. Micah Toller picks up the squib kick, makes a great return out of this as he takes it all the way up to the Wrights 46. We're going to hear his name a few more times. Here come the Pats now. Jet Goldsberry on the keeper. On fourth down, he gets plenty for a first down. A few plays later, now they're at the 1. Here's Goldsberry in for 6-7 Patriots. So now here's Wrights, and starting at quarterback, freshman Hunter Moores, and he looks good on this pass as he gets it out to the sideline for Lucas Feldman. Whoa. That's a Panther first down. All right,
ball.
Good job. But then this pass here, too high, and look who it is, Micah Toller again. A big interception, another big play for him. That didn't happen, that didn't go anywhere, so now Panthers have it back. Moores again, and it's Toller again. Look at that, his second interception already, and he has a big return all the way to the 10. And then from there, the handoff to Dalton Pledger, he's tough. And he gets in, a tough run here. Touchdown Pats, 14-0. They are on top, and it looks like they might be on their way to a big win. But Wrights would punt again. Heritage Hills has it, and here's Goldsberry on a run. Looks harmless enough, but Goldsberry's right leg was injured on the play. He comes out of the game for a while, and then meanwhile, Wrights gets the momentum. Amir Wilford with a run. He is so quick and elusive, he gets a first down out of this. Then later from the 25, here's the give to Wilford again. He zigzags his way to the Patriot D, and he's in for a touchdown, 14-7. Now we have a game. Meanwhile, while that was going on, Goldsberry gets a brace for that leg, and he comes right back in the game and immediately sparks the team. Goldsberry deep to Tyler Ruxer. Who else? What a catch between two Panthers. And that leads to this. Goldsberry zips it over the middle so fast it went out of frame for a minute. But there's Ruxer with a touchdown catch to make it 21-7, and Heritage Hills holds on and wins 31-14 over Wrights. All right, to the Class 2A sectional, we have just one team left. That's North Posey. They were on the road up at Sullivan, a tough place to go.
Just kidding. We are at Gibson Southern. Tricked you, I
look at
guess.
this.
Here we go. All right, we are
We'll
here
get
at
back to
Gibson
that.
Southern. They're ready to roll. Here it is. It happened again, Aaron. A knee down on a punt. So to Gibson Southern and a touchdown real quick for them. Gibson Southern gets a 7-0 lead. Now later, Memorial, Luke Brown over the middle. What a find on 4th and 25 to Luke Dockery. Then Brown finds Dylan Kendrick for the touchdown, and we are tied. Titans, they would drive to the 1 here, but the Memorial defense holds strong. What a stop. Look at this. False start
goodness.
on the next play. The largest penalty of all time. Half the distance. He just scooches it on forward. There you go. Second quarter, Memorial scores on a long drive, 14-7. Then just before half, the Titans would punt it. And J.J. Lowry here, he's got it. Typically, if we talk about a punt, something's going to happen, right?
Yes.
And boy, does it. Lowry takes off and houses it. We're at 21-7 at half. Titans need a comeback. They get it, 21-14. Then here comes Zach Foster up the middle for the touchdown. Just like that, we're tied in the third quarter. Memorial, they would drive and try to respond and get a field goal try, but it's blocked. And Kobe Pullum picks it up. Here come those Titans. And the Titans would go marching into the fourth quarter. Zach Foster caps it off for a touchdown. What a glorious comeback. Gibson Southern advances. All right, let's go to the Class 2A sectional now, where we have just one team left, and that's North Posey. They're on the road at Sullivan. First quarter, quarterback Carter Schickel hits Brody Bean, who picks up a ton of yards after the catch, taking the Vikings out to midfield. North Posey stays in the air on the drive. Schickel hooks up with Camden Clovers to get the Vikings on the scoreboard. Is that Clowers or Clovers? Maybe it's Clovers. But it was not the Vikings' night, unfortunately, for them. Sullivan gets a big man touchdown with the defensive line getting a pick six. Boom, 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 touchdown. Sullivan wins it big, 56-7 over North Posey.